Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. It is currently 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, September 28th. If you're new here, we're Shawn and Tyler. We make a new video every single day. We're in the process of having a baby. We are having a baby girl who is due in February. It's kind of a crazy thing that we've added to the intro of our videos, which is nuts. We're going through the adoption process now. So that's what's going on in our life. If you are new here, that interests you, you vibe with that, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps us grow. Tyler, if you missed yesterday's vlog, Tyler went to a concert down in Nashville. He is on his way back right now. He's on the road. I think he's about an hour or so out. It's still rainy here today. I think the tropical storm part has like long passed, but it's gonna be a pretty rainy day here. I would like to go do some just window shopping. But because it is so rainy, our dogs smell atrocious. You know, if you have dogs, you know that wet dog smell. It's been raining for like 2 days straight. We really like this doggy deodorant. I think we buy it on Amazon. We have an Amazon storefront in the description. No pressure. You know, we put the things that we actually use in our videos in there. Again, no pressure. Just if you have wet dogs, this actually works wonders. Especially like Carter, he's a golden doodle. He gets groomed like every 6 weeks. So he doesn't really have a problem, but Hillary, our golden retriever, gets groomed like once a year, and I skipped it this year and just like brushed her out instead because she injured her leg over the summer, and I didn't want her like standing for a long period of time. But this, I mean, we can give her a bath at home though. But in between those, this works wonders. We probably about once a week we just spray it on their coat, and it just makes them smell minty fresh, and it lasts a long time. We've had this bottle for like at least 4 or 5 months now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm waiting on Tyler to get home. I'll just catch up with him. I miss him. It's weird not having him here. You know, we've lived together for 3.5 years now, and so when he's not here, it's like I mentioned yesterday that I feel his absence pretty hard. I lied. It's actually like 2 seconds later, but I noticed Tyler ran the dishwasher before he left, which good for him. I'm glad he did. And usually he does like this stuff, but I'm going to empty the dishwasher and like kind of to give the house a mini reset before he gets home. Our floors are so dirty because the dogs are like tracking dirt through our kitchen because we let them out the back door, and it's like into the yard, and it's just muddy. But there's no sense in like cleaning it because they're just gonna track mud in because it's gonna be wet for like a few more days. So I think I'm gonna give it just like a quick Swiffer just to get a layer of dirt off. And our kitchen tiles are like white, and so I feel like I can see it, and that bothers me more than anything. So yeah, I'm gonna empty the dishwasher and kind of just get the house like freshened up a little bit before Tyler gets home. Carter's back there. Tyler's about to walk in. He's losing his mind. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Hey. Ooh, you stink.
They smell like dogs.
You guys miss your dad? That bad?
How's your drive?
It wasn't bad, but like, it never stopped raining from the time I think we left yesterday until it's still raining.
Yeah, it's gonna rain all day. But the it's like cool
but
outside.
It wasn't like, I was like stressed for nothing. Like it wasn't that bad.
Well, it was quite bad here.
Oh, it wasn't in Nashville.
Yeah, Louder Than Life was supposed to be here last night, and they canceled the show and did not give refunds to people, which is crazy. So
that you would like. It's a very small little something, but I was like, I'm gonna get this for Shawn.
Oh, look at that. It's like, hopefully she doesn't cancel her show on Tuesday. If she canceled her like shows this weekend at the festivals, and if she cancels ours on Tuesday, I might not be around much longer. I don't know if he showed this on yesterday's vlog, but Tyler went to a bookstore in Nashville and picked up these books for the baby. Again, she's coming in February, but obviously Tyler loves to read, and I think reading to children is very important. So here's a Taylor Swift book, one on Beyonce. These are like my 2 favorite artists. So and then he picked this up, which I thought was really sweet. You don't see a lot of books like this. So yeah. And then he bought this for Allie's baby because his birthday's coming up, so we just got him a book. But I mean, the start of her library. Might crack into this one right now though.
Back from Fletcher, just to debrief. It was a lot of fun. I thought her stage presence was really good. It was a very queer crowd, which was a lot of fun, and she kind of put an emphasis on like being able to create such a space for like gay people, because like when I tell you it was gay, it was gay. But it was so much fun, and I'm super excited because our next concert is Chapel Roan, which is going to be just the same, and then Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. So I was talking to my friend about it. She's like, yeah, that's quite the gay lineup. I don't think it could possibly get any gayer. So I'm excited. I was telling Shawn the other night, just like randomly, like I love concerts there. I am like so at peace at them, so happy. I love music and I love hearing it live, and I love, like, you have like a shared interest obviously when you're at a concert with all these people, because they also enjoy the music, so it's just fun. So
yeah, he bought me this Chapel Roan sticker that was here. Yeah, he bought me this Chapel Roan sticker that I showed earlier, and we put, like, it'll probably go on our record player, but I think this needs to be like dusted before we do that. But so just go like probably right here, somewhere around. That's where we put them usually. But okay, we're about to go get coffee. We're going to Blue Dog, and then we're gonna go look at some baby stuff and just do some shopping. We don't have to go to the grocery store because we did that in preparation for bad weather. I'm taking our action camera today because it's raining outside. This is waterproof, so I just like don't have to worry about it. So this is what I'm taking out today. So next clips will be on this. Okay, we've been promoted to regulars. The dude said so himself. I was like, I see you guys all the time. Even though it has been a minute since we've been here. I got a meat quiche. Tyler got
sausage, egg, and cheese in a basket.
We're eating these in the car and then we're gonna go into that store that's right there. But they're just so good. And then he got his classic IBL. But best coffee shop in Louisville, in my humble opinion, is Blue Dog on Frankfurt. So if you're ever in the area, you should check it out. One Direction is a fall band. Well, they're a year-round band, but I don't know. I made my fall playlist on Apple Music the other day, and I threw a bunch of One Direction. Try period. That's how you know Tyler's a picky about his coffee, and he didn't even feel like he had to try it. So it's always good. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna go into that store right there. Tore that pastry up. It was ravenous.
From some random place, because I couldn't.
Dexter. How's that? We ended up not buying anything, so we went into two stores. There's Kiddo right there, which was really cute, and then Posh right next to it. Kiddo was cute. There were a lot of things. They were a little more like toddler focused, and obviously we're having a newborn, so not. And then, you know, by the time she's a toddler size, that stuff probably won't be in style anymore. And they grow so fast, and that's the point. Is like it was so expensive, and that's kind of the area of town we're in, and that's not the problem. But like, I don't know. She's gonna be throwing up on. I think if she threw up on $100 shirt, I would cry. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it was just crazy in there. I said, I'm going to Target.
And I'm looking for like a teddy bear. I want to pick her first stuffed animal. And I want like a teddy bear, like a classic teddy bear. I know I can order one online. I probably Amazon, it'll be here tomorrow, but we don't need it tomorrow. So, and then we went to the place next to it called Posh Home, and they had some cute stuff out. It was a little like boutique. I guess they're both like boutiques, and that's probably why it's so expensive. But the vibe was off in Posh Home. So when we walk in, one didn't say anything to us, fine, whatever, I don't care. But like two more people walked in, and they each got greeted, and I don't know, the woman was giving Make America Great Again vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
And she was like watching us like a hawk. I don't know why. I mean, it's just maybe because we're two men. It's a store primarily targeted toward women, I think.
Yeah.
But she was watching it like I could feel her breathing down my neck when we were like looking at those books. Our other stops, I want to go to Home Depot to see if they have that viral Christmas tree. I wanted it last year, but it sold out, and I've heard they're starting to pop up in some stores as they put their Christmas stuff out, and my best bet to get one is probably like right about now. The best time to buy Christmas trees after Christmas, everyone knows that, but they went out so fast last year and they never restocked, but they started popping up again this week, so I want to buy them. And then I want to go to At Home, and then we'll stop at Target. There's just a few like household things we need at Target. So but because we're expecting a baby, we're unlocking like another part of the store, which is exciting. So Posh, you're on my shit list. Kiddo is really cute. One day when I feel like spending $300 on an outfit like that, howdy, I don't know if I got a clip of it, but I'll put it here. Like, this outfit was like $200. It was cute. It was great. I really loved the way it looked, but babies grow so fast. Tyler could wear that, like, not that, but like the outfit just bigger. Tyler could wear it, and I think he would slay it. So Home Depot doesn't have their Christmas stuff out yet, which I can appreciate. They're giving Halloween its season, but because I've seen on TikTok that some of them already have their Christmas trees out, which is what I was looking for. But
some girls behind us saw my shirt and started singing SZA like really loud.
Yeah, they were putting on a show for us. But we were like surprised. It was a weird situation, but I'm happy for them that they.
For culture.
Yeah.
They were singing Chapel Run.
Yeah, they were singing Chapel Run too. Do you want to walk?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes I open my mouth and my mother comes out.
Grandkids make life grand. People in our family who buy things like that.
Work hard so you can shop harder.
What are they cooked here?
Just want to sip coffee and pet my cat.
I have to know what this smells like. Or the Cheetos lip balm. But the Oreo one's probably pretty good. Bad dogs make good stories.
Local forecast, 0 chance of snowflakes. But I'm 76% sure no one's taking my guns.
And that's the shit, like they didn't, like someone who didn't pass like algebra, they wouldn't know where to put a percent sign if their life depended on it would buy. Look at them. Hillary and Dexter. Hobby Lobby did not give Halloween its own season. It is fully Christmas here. I like this. I like this for the kitchen. Well, yeah, I guess it makes sense they don't do Halloween. It's a Christian store, and that's the devil's holiday. I used to say that to people in college, when like I didn't want to like go out for Halloween because I was never like the going out type, and they'd be like, "Why?" I was like, "It's the devil's holiday." And I think some people believe me. I mean, it is technically, but. So I mean, we've unlocked a new section of the store, and
This is really cute too. She could match me because I have so many gray sweatsuits.
I think because we're so excited, like we don't have a budget for baby stuff. We're just buying. Here's the.
I have a 36 month for it. Oh no, that's not it.
The thing is, by 3 months it'll be like summer. By the time she's like 3 months,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
we gotta like think about that. Like she's coming in February, and by the time like 6 months comes, it'll be like August. I love like the little bows too. We're adding these two, and like I know so many people like buy her outfits, but they're also like neutral. I think gender neutral enough. But we need to. I have not looked at her price on a single thing. We need to get out of this section of the store. We have like not that much time, but we have like plenty of time. So yeah, I also picked up some air wicks for the bedroom and the office because I'm trying to move away from Bath & Body Works wallflowers because they are too strong sometimes, and then a few of the Philips smart light bulbs. So Tyler's looking for a body wash though.
I don't think that it says not sold in this store.
Yeah, he's looking for the cinnamon sugar Dove body wash, but yeah, I don't think they have it. We can check another Target or
We can go to the Lumber House.
yeah, we're always at Target at some point. So all right. that is. Look how tall this is. Oh, it's 12 foot. Should I buy the skeleton?
No.
How much is it? It doesn't matter because we're not buying them.
Yeah, I don't know, but $250, which honestly is not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's like the transition from that into Christmas right next to it. It goes from Christmas to Halloween right here. We're not looking for anything. We're just looking around. It's like the only place I didn't look for fall decor this year. We're at home, if that wasn't clear. We're at our second Target. They have this collab going on and we picked this up. We did not come in for this, but we bought it. Oh, there's water on the screen, on the lens. Yeah, it's $20. I don't even know. Tyler wanted to come to a second Target. I don't know what he's looking for real.
Well, I'm looking for. I'm gonna get that body wash.
Oh, and acid wash anything that you see you come in?
That is it, but
That's an extra small.
yeah, but it says they have large. It says there's one left in the large, but
It could be in someone's cart right now. I think this sweater or sweatshirt Tyler wants went viral on TikTok, and now we can't find it anywhere.
this is a
Think that'll fit you?
that would, yeah.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
We have to go through a regular line because it has a security tag on it. Throw it in there. Just kidding. I was gonna tell y'all to return it, but. Okay, now we gotta find that body wash Tyler wants. We're gonna look at baby stuff again here too, even though it's Target. It's probably the same. This is what we came for.
Both the sweatshirt and the body wash I wanted, there was one left. I said, everybody else is also trying to get what I'm trying to get.
Okay, we showed you the stuff in Target, but I figured I'd give you a better look at the baby clothes we bought. But this guy, if you can't tell, our nursery's gonna be like foresty themed and like lots of bears, I think. And all of this is newborn size. This little outfit. And mind you, she's gonna be born in February, so we bought like some warmer things too. This little jacket. It has Winnie the Pooh on it. There's like a ton of baby Winnie the Pooh stuff out right now. I did not know Winnie the Pooh was still popular. This so she can match us because
We have gray
look at it. It even has a little strap right here. That's so funny. But we have so many gray sweatsuits, so we'll have a family photo on that one day. And then was a gift from her grandmother to be. My mother-in-law, Tyler's mom, paid for this.
I sent her a picture of it, and she's like, "How much is it?" And I told her, she's like, "That one's on me." I was like, "Okay."
And they only have a couple of. They only had a couple of them. They only had one, I think, in newborn size. And we went to another Target to try to find another one for another baby, and we couldn't find it. So yeah, that's our newborn stuff. We're leaving a lot of it in bags, tags on for a little while. They're not ready to we're not at the point where we're building out a nursery, and I think it's just gonna be easier. If everything has the tags with the size on it, it'll be easier to handle it then. And then we showed you this. I think it's the cutest thing. This treat jar. Target has the Cuddle collab right now. So a bunch of pet accessories and pet things. They had so many cute stuffed animals. We saw this. We had to have it. Even the checkout clerk was gagged. She's like, "That's so cute." I know. But yeah, so this is gonna be where we put their treats. And he opened the treat jar and they came running. Even the cat comes running when the treat jar opens. So, all right, everything else you guys saw. So we'll catch you guys. We'll catch you. We're gonna just rot for a little while and we'll catch you in a little bit. Hey guys, it's been a minute since we talked to you. It's currently 6:15. We came home. We watched an episode of the Menendez Brothers, Ryan Murphy thing. It's pretty good. We're on episode 6, I think. I think we're gonna binge it out tonight, but I'm actually making us dinner real quick. We usually do pizza on Friday night. We didn't, so we're doing it tonight. We use this naan bread to make them on. We usually freeze it let me focus it. We usually freeze it until it's time for us to use it. And mine's like cheese and pepperoni. The pepperonis are under the cheese. And then Tyler's is like a chicken Alfredo. I just grilled a single chicken tender for that, and they go in the air fryer. I think I'm also going to bake some pumpkin bread today. I've set some butter out earlier to allow it to soften, so I think I'm gonna make that here in a minute, or start it here in a minute, and I'll bring you guys along. And then I think our plan for the night is we want to like binge out the rest of the show. We want to just finish it up, but we've had a pretty relaxing afternoon. It's still rainy as hell, and usually I don't mind a rainy day, but I'm over it. I am, because it's annoying because our dogs love them too, but we have to like clean their paws because they're tracking in so much dirt and mud. And then we also, I mean, you guys can't really tell, but we installed our smart lights onto the into all of our lamps. There's one in there too that's currently on. We have them so we can control them via HomeKit. So change the color, dim them, bring them up, or even turn them off like that. So a pretty simple feat of technology, but I really like having them, and I like that we can like change the colors too, because there have been times we're watching TV and we like want some, and we can dim them, because there have been times we're like watching TV and we like don't want the lights like off completely because our house gets like really dark at night, but just want them, you know, down a little bit, so we're able to do that. But okay, I'm gonna put these in, and then I'm probably gonna, actually not gonna start baking anything yet until probably after we eat, and then, but I'll bring you guys along for that. So catch you in a minute. And here they are out of the air fryer. I put them in about at 350 for about 7 or 8 minutes, and they look like this when they're done. Mine looks a little crispier, but that's okay. And that's our pizza night. And I grabbed all my stuff for baking. I'm going to bake 2 loaves of pumpkin bread. That's what the recipe calls for. I'll put the link in the description. But this is everything you need. This KitchenAid mixer was actually gifted to me by my mom. So it's been in the family for, God, easily like 10, 15 years. I don't use it that often, so when I do, I feel like I have to like dust it off. My only gripe is it's like old, but it's a really good machine, so it doesn't, you can like tell where it's like, you know, been used before, but it doesn't like bend back, which would be really convenient. And KitchenAid came out with like a new like green KitchenAid mixer that I love. I don't bake enough to justify the price tag, but this is everything that you need to make pumpkin bread. You need salt, this is cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, that's what makes it taste like pumpkin pie. A can of pure pumpkin or pumpkin puree, baking soda, baking powders right here, 2 eggs. I need a stick and a half of butter softened, and then flour and sugar. It comes together really fast, but I'll bake it for you. I'll do it all on camera once we get finished eating. So Tyler, come eat. Our dogs drink water so loud, so loud. But I'm about to make this pumpkin bread. It comes together pretty fast, and it takes like an hour to bake. So we're gonna do that together. I need to grab my loaf pans. This makes 2 loaves, so let me grab those.
I want to publicly brag on Shawn because I did not sleep well last night, and I'm really tired tonight. And usually I would have done like the pizza, but he just took care of it because I just woke up and I'm just like super low energy. And
I'm usually the napper between us, actually.
I really appreciate it. Shout out Shawn.
Yeah, and his sister called and I answered the phone for him. I'm like, he's sleeping. I was like his secretary for a minute. All right, these are my loaf pans. I got them from, I think, Amazon, or Target. It came in a pack of 3. That's all I remember. I've had them for several years. And I really only use them for this. So I'm gonna line them with this Pam Perfect Release baking spray. So, like pretty generously. That way it doesn't, nothing sticks. I'm just brushing this around just to get, you wanna make sure you get the sides too, of course. And look, I'm gonna go ahead and put this disclaimer. I'm not a professional baker. I wouldn't even go as far as saying I'm good at it. I can just follow instructions. So I'm sure someone who watches this bakes pretty well and pretty religiously. A lot of my friends can. But I, like most people, picked like baking bread up during the pandemic. And I'm just making it for my husband and I, so I'm not like baking for people. So there may be some practices that may not be like bakery standard, so just, hey. It says to preheat the oven to 325, so I'm gonna do that real quick. the first thing I need is to weigh out and measure my dry ingredients, and to do that I'm gonna use a scale. I do know a scale is the best way to measure things like flour, just because like if you just like scoop it, you're not getting a real measurement there. As you guys know, baking is pretty close to being like an exact science. Like there's not really too much room to like play around with your dry ingredients. I mean, you can with like flavor, but like when it says to use this much flour, use that much flour, and baking soda and baking powder and all that stuff. Thing I recommend everyone have in their kitchen is a good set of mixing bowls. These like stack within each other. I've had them for probably about a year or two. When we use them pretty often. Medium mixing bowl, I'm gonna give it a quick just like rinse out because it's been sitting up in the cabinet for a while. 2 cups of flour, and I know a cup of flour on the scale, I believe, I'm gonna double check my measurements. I don't do this that often, so I always need to check, is 130 grams. So I'm gonna put this on the scale and then I'm gonna zero it out, and then I'm gonna just spoon in 130 grams of flour, 2 cups. So flour, I think I got these from Home Goods. In fact, I know I did because the sticker's still on the bottom. So it's super classy. Just gonna spoon in until I get to 230 grams. $261, close enough. 261.4 actually, so close enough. So 2 cups of flour, and then my next dry ingredient I think is sugar, if I remember correctly, even though I do this every year. For this I'm gonna just use a measuring cup. I probably could have used a bigger bowl, but you live and you learn. And then the other dry ingredients, I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, ½ teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg each. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then hold on. I make sure nutmeg. And then something I do is like when I'm baking and measuring out ingredients, once I use it, I like push it off to like the other side. That way I don't accidentally double up. Especially as a lot of this stuff's like the same color. I don't want to like throw too much cinnamon in there. Actually, then in my view, it's like the cloves that actually like give it that pumpkin like smell. Because like now I can like smell the pumpkin that we know. I think I need salt, actually. I think I skipped a step. ½ teaspoon of salt, yeah. Okay, so in the end, here is my vat of dry ingredients. I need to whisk it well, is what it says. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And we're fine on look for. Anyway, here's my whisk. I'm just gonna until like the flour, sugar, and everything is combined in. Not an exact science, because I am gonna like use the mixer too, just to like do a better job, frankly, than I can do with my hands. Season, I want to like try baking like more stuff. You know, like I haven't baked a lot. The oven's ready. I haven't baked a lot in a while. Like when I was trying to like win Tyler over, like the first year we were dating, I was like, I think I made him a cake, like a cinnamon like spice cake, and he really liked it. He got stoned and ate like the whole thing. So everything is whisked up here, at least to the best I can, in the size bowl that I gave myself. And then I think that's it for the dry ingredients. Or salt, baking soda, baking powder, cloves. Okay, so let's set aside. Okay, so I'm setting this aside. Just aside, it's gonna be behind me today because we don't have. I would love, so when we build our house, I want a kitchen island so bad, like more than anything. This has been recording for like 15 minutes. Let me start a new clip. Okay. This camera like can overheat, even though we're not in a situation where it can overheat. It's not even gonna give me a warning, but when I get to like 15 minutes, I always turn it off. So my dry ingredients are done. So anyway, in the large bowl of an electric mixer, which is the KitchenAid I showed you earlier, you're like are sitting right behind it, so you won't really see it. Beat the butter and sugar on medium speed until I wasn't supposed to dump the sugar in there yet, but whatever. That's why my bowl felt so small. I'm gonna redo that part because I want to do it right. So I wasn't supposed to put the sugar in there with the other dry ingredients. That's what I get for not reading the instructions, trying to go off of memory. I beat the butter and the sugar together in the mixer. Everything else is separate. That's why that felt so heavy. So I'm gonna dump that, and we're gonna start this all over again. But I'm gonna do that off camera. So bear with me, and I'll come back in a second. Okay, this is much better. I tried to like gaslight myself into remembering this differently, but this is right. So do everything I just did except for add the sugar to your dry ingredients. It's dry, but it's a different dry ingredient, I guess. So whisk that well, set it aside. This took me less time because I wasn't as like focused on the shot. And then we want to take a stick and a half of butter, so I need to cut this one down a little bit. So a stick. And I got my other camera, so I'll be able to show you guys the stand mixer as it moves. And then my workspace is a mess. Okay, now I need 2 cups of sugar in there as well. So let me grab this, and I'm gonna put this in the stand mixer, and then I'll show you. I'm switching you guys to this camera. Our mixer, it's raised up. I'm gonna beat it on medium speed until it's just combined. It's just the butter and the sugar. Multi-shot. This is a step up for the vlogs today. I'm always weird about eggs. I try really hard to not get any eggshell in here. I think that can ruin like the entire thing. Second egg is in. Okay, so that looks sufficiently beat in, and then I think the next step here is to add the pumpkin, which I already opened. Just the can of Libby's pure pumpkin puree. This makes it healthy because it's a vegetable technically. Ignore the 2 cups of sugar and flour, but I don't know. I opened this off camera. Did anyone else's parents like tell them they would slice their fingers open every time they tried to open one of these, or is that just me? Okay, let me put this down, and then this has to be beat in for a few minutes, and it'll start to look a little grainy. That's okay. It's what the recipe says. So, but this will give it its color, and then we'll add in our dry ingredients, beat that for a few more minutes, and then we'll put it in the pan. So also a life hack, if you have dogs, pumpkin is just a good thing to keep on hand. If they have an upset stomach, this is one of the things that they can safely eat in like large quantities. So good to keep on hand, but I'm gonna let this beat in. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the other camera with the view of the mixer, and we'll be in motion. So this is what it looks like now. It's grainy, it looks frankly disgusting, but now I will mix in the dry ingredients here that I whisked and set aside, and let that go for a few minutes, and that will make it taste good. And remember, don't consume raw flour, but if you want to lick the spoon, who cares? That will make it taste good, and then it'll be ready to go in the pan, and then it has to bake for like an hour. It really only takes like 20 minutes to like pull together, and then it bakes for an hour, so it's not too bad. But I took longer because I'm trying to like film it. Okay, so then you want to do your best to divide this evenly into your two pans that are already greased. And then you put them in your middle rack of your oven at 325 for about an hour, and then when a like toothpick or knife comes out clean, then you know you're good. So I'm gonna let that happen. I'm gonna clean up, and then we'll probably knock out an entire episode of our show while this bakes. And then you want to let it cool completely. Well, after 10 minutes, you want to put it on a wire rack and let it cool completely, but I'll get to that when I get to it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little baking segment. If you want to see more, let me know. Maybe next time will be a little more graceful, but this is trying new camera angles, and you know, I used 2 cameras. But all right, let me put this in the oven. Here they are out of the oven. I tested them with a knife in the middle that you can see, but they turned out pretty good. They need to cool for like 10 minutes, and then I will flip them over onto a wire rack so they can finish cooling, and then we'll be able to taste it. But they gotta completely cool first. Otherwise, if you cut into it while it's still cooling down, they'll like start to crumble, and that's not what I'm looking for tonight. But we're watching the Menendez Brothers thing still. I think we might finish it tonight. If not, we'll finish tomorrow. I don't know how many episodes we have left, but it's pretty good. I don't know if it's the most accurate, but it is pretty good. Forgive me, the light's out, but here it is served up. We cut it. What do you think?
It's good. I always love a good pumpkin bread.
I don't know.
It's become a like thing where Shawn makes it every fall.
It's a great transition to the fall season. It's also crazy. I was like, this was like flour, eggs, and butter, and now it's like a cake. That blows my mind. I don't understand how that happens, but okay. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that.